Last week's program was the beginning of a true story about raising two rare baby animals.
Fisher?
I discovered the orphaned little ones alone in their den.
Brother and sister. I'm gonna take you home with me.
What are these, Nana? Richard.
We named them Porky and Spud. I taught them to hunt.
Hey, go, get him. Get him!
They couldn't belong to a human family forever,
Come on now, Tia.
even though Hannah thought they were perfect playmates.
No, you guys, come on, Marty, Hannah.
To Diane, they were a bit too destructive for house guests. And so their education for life in the wild began. Before I can release the Fishers, I still have a lot to teach them, and they still have a lot to learn. And so their education for life in the wild began. We built a larger cage in a nearby wooded area. Not quite the wilderness, but a step in that direction.
Shut the door, they want down.
By now, their diet has shifted from milk to meat, the kind fed to wild cats in zoos.
They're gonna like it a lot better here where they can run around more, don't you think?
Yeah, look at they can climb and everything. Oh. Come on. Come here.
Good boy, the good boy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, goodness.
What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? What have you got?
He's climbing the rope.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I think she's gonna climb me.
Yeah. Come here, come here, come here.
Come here, baby.
Come here, baby.
Even though they're in the larger outdoor enclosure, I still take them on regular trips to the mountains that will one day be their home. Each time we go deeper into the wilderness. Well, somewhere around here might be good. Somewhere. Okay, let's go down here a little ways. Down into these big trees where the squirrels would be. making my job harder shifting around so much. You're heavy. Well, this is a good spot anyway. There will be squirrels living here. That's going to be the next step. You can catch those ground squirrels, but you're going to have to catch tree squirrels if you're going to survive out here in the winter, because those ground squirrels are all going to be underground. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to find something to eat without getting eaten. And I'm going to tag along and watch. And maybe I can keep you out of trouble. And maybe not. Okay, pine squirrels are what we're after. They're little bitty fuzzy guys, and you'll know them when you see them, because they'll definitely run from you. Hey, wait for me. They found a relative. I hope it's going to be a happy reunion and not the occasion for a gas attack. But fishers can wage chemical warfare too. By using their anal scent glands, they can emit a strong, musky odor. Not nearly as potent, although often as effective as a skunk spray. Fishers and skunks are both mustelids, members of the sleek and savage weasel family, all of which have musk of some sort. Another characteristic they all share is a luxurious fur coat. Bud, come on over here. Over in these spruce. This is where they'll be. They won't be living in these aspen trees. Nothing here for them to eat. I told you they don't live on the ground. They live high up in these trees. You're gonna have to learn to chase them in these trees, or you're gonna be real hungry this winter. They are so inquisitive that I never know where they're going to run off to next. Spud takes off on his own and finds a mule deer. Nothing, large or small, escapes the attention of a fisher. The deer seems a bit big for a meal, but some sources report that fishers have killed them in winter. From his attitude, I can tell that Spud is only playing. Personally, I doubt the deer-killing stories. Of all the weasels, to me the fisher has the most pleasant personality. It's much less furious than the larger wolverine or even the smaller mink. Black bears are also inquisitive. This one seems to want to know just what a fisher is all about. Fortunately, fishers are tree climbers. In fact, they're the fastest of all the tree-traveling mammals. It looks like the best way to deal with a large black bear is to stare it down. But black bears are also known to climb trees. The arrival of a second bear is enough for Spud. Even though bears may be very big, they are also very slow. Spud takes the opportunity to make his quick getaway. Come on up in here. Right on up in here. Good area. Come on, there's a hear him? That's a squirrel. That's a squirrel. Now go get him. Go get him. Go get him. I'm serious about them learning to hunt tree squirrels so they can survive in the winter. But the fishers seem to think it's all a game. Maybe I've spoiled them. Maybe I've kept them with me for too long. All their enthusiasm and energy can't take the place of experience. Come here. Okay. I know you think you're ready to live out in the woods. Come here, you. But you're not ready yet. You can catch him pretty good. You just can't catch him good enough. All right, where's Porky now? Okay, Porky. Come on. Come on, you. Come on up here and get a drink. Come on. Let's have a drink. Come on, we got to go home. We'll come back tomorrow. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I am ready for you to come live in the woods, too. I'm ready, too. keep asking myself if I really want to go on with the next phase of their education, scaring up a porcupine dinner. Well, that's what the books say, that fishers are the only animals to kill and eat porcupines. But first, I need to prepare the porcupine.
Little porcupine? I don't really blame you.
I'm a little soft-hearted about the whole thing, so I want to remove some of the 30,000 or so quills to cut down on the odds of the fishers being blinded or seriously hurt. Still, they are the only animal known that won't become infected after being hit by quills or after swallowing them. Supposedly, their skin and digestive system will actually dissolve the thorny quills. Fishers have been reintroduced into areas where porcupines kill trees. Years of fur trapping drastically reduced fisher populations, so these reintroductions help not only the fisher, but the forest.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the last big lesson. This thing is dangerous. I took some of its quills out. You just have to see what you can do. See, the only animal in the world that can eat one of these things, the porcupine. Be careful. Okay. Ha! Hey, you're supposed to eat this thing. Come back here. I'm telling you. Your mother would have showed you how to do this. You're gonna have to learn it on your own. It's gonna be a lot tougher without me here with pliers to pull out the quills, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Maybe they don't all eat porcupines.
The porcupine is glad to go on its way. At least it would know how to get through the winter. But what about the fun-loving fishers?
What do the fishers say? Huh? You big guy. Come here, you. Come here, you. I can't hold him. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Come on. Come here. Come here, you big guy. Come here, you big guy.
Maybe berry.
Here he is. You hardly recognize him, huh? He's big.
He wants to come by to me. Hee hee. Can say goodbye. Goodbye.
You.
The male, Spud, weighs about 10 pounds. Porky, the smaller female, about half as much. Our family picnic has a purpose, to release Porky and Spud into the wilderness.
Say one last time.
One last
I
time.
won't see you anymore.
We're gonna leave the fishers here. They're gonna live in the woods now.
Come on, fish.
We're gonna go live in our home and they're gonna live here in the woods. you think they'll be able to find enough to eat?
Yeah.
What do you think they'll eat?
Pine cones.
Pine cones? No, they won't eat pine cones.
Berries.
They'll eat pine squirrels. Pine squirrels will eat pine cones, and then they'll eat the pine squirrels. Which one was your favorite? Porky or Spud?
Porky.
Porky?
Yeah.
Porky was the girl. She was the little one. I can see how she was your favorite. Well, I hope they stay together. It's time for us to go home. Let's go.
Goodbye.
I thought about them and hoped they would remember what to do when they saw a squirrel or a porcupine. They're on their own now, although I'll continue to play father by putting out some meat and checking on them near this bait station.
Look at this. Look at this.
They're out there, but where? Their territories are from 10 to 20 square miles. That's a lot of ground to cover. Even for a fisher, it takes about a week to make the circuit. I keep checking for them near the bait station and near the squirrel trees. I come on them just in time to see a squirrel, with Porky close behind. Then Spud joins in the chase. I can't believe my eyes. They're chasing that squirrel just as if they'd been doing it all their lives.
Looks like there's hope for you two after all.
I'm happy to see that they are catching squirrels. I hope they're also finding the other things that fishers eat, like rabbits, birds, and mice. I feel lucky to see them, because fishers often hunt by night, except when the weather's bad, like today. A month goes by, and the snow grows deeper with each storm. I'm in the woods again, putting out meat. I find them as I had in the beginning, by following tracks. I'm always afraid that I might find them dead, shot or trapped. But they are the hunters this time, with their very own porcupine. At last, Porky has lived up to her name. And Spud is up to his usual clowning around. I was fascinated to see that they do eat porcupines. They've certainly been feeding on this one. Porky keeps her distance. Spud lets me get close, but not too close. Porky and Spud are no longer a part of my life, but I'll never forget them. Even though they're living as nature intended, we will always remember them as fishers in the family. I'm Marty Stouffer. Until next time, enjoy our wild America.